supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
So you don't know anything about this house? No.
You want to give up now?
Anyone seen in... Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seems... I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house I was actually... Follow me. Thank you for your time.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems. You want answers? Well, so do I. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows this has been going on for years. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Come on in.
Why can't the men...
The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean food.
You lost.
Yes?
The Warrens is... I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't trust is hard to come by here. But all right. All right then.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
You've been... It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Nepos is in charge. That's all I know.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty... This is the Silverblood Inn. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth.
Need some gold?
Remember,
Or may I have some work for you?
in Markarth.
Unlike my husband
deserves
Trevor,
nothing but the
I...
fire.
Jack. our guests.
All
You. I've seen you snooping around. Back off. You don't want to know what... This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
The Treasury House is really... I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you. Head right in.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
What are you doing here? I told them no visit. The Imperial agent. That's right, I knew. This is my business. Now get out!
For the Forsworn!
What? By the gods, Beatrice!
I'm sorry. We're only... interested in helping our patrons.
My wife. Damn Madanach. Damn, he's forsworn back. Fine. They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in... He was supposed to keep them under control. When they're up, I offered... So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside. You already got what you... You and Madan... Now get out of my house! Watch what you're doing.
Excuse me. What's your... We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait.
You again.
It's okay.
What are you doing here?
Send him in.
We haven't been... Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of... I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Because my king told me to. Madanach. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages. My dear boy, you aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm
never
sorry.
should have come here.
We warned you. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Say Same thing we do with... We had a nice... Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll never see the sun... No one.
All right, prisoner. There's no risk. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. My advice? If you're asking, no one talks to Madden, and you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast. Now if
The new meat. So soft. A true killer like me. You want to talk to the king and how about you get me a shiv? Not that I... Fine. Go on in. But don't try anything in there. Monarch knows more than you think.
Well, well. So, my fellow... You're one of us now, you see? There's a man... Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the... justice of Markarth is.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Watch what you're doing. What do you want? My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in it, but my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords.
I was sent here because someone said I was...
Threw me in here.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time.
Do you remember the... Yeah, imagine hearing us. Your meddling above ground reminded me... Yes, but have you met? He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him. And then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that weapon.
I'll try and make this quick. We warned you. Now we have to pin all these reasons. Same thing. We had enough. Well, you wanted to find the map. You'll never see. No one.
All right. There's no rep. You got it? You'll pay off your debt to the Reach. Just work, and you'll earn your freedom. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Violent. My advice? How old is... If you're... No one talk... And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
What was it like killing your first one? A true killer like me. You wanna... How about you get me a shiv? No. Fine. Go on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanok knows more than you.
Well, so, my fellow beast, you're one of us now. There's a man. Tell him I sent you. Ask him what. Retribution was swift. He was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. What do you want? My story, huh? Everyone... so you... Do you have any family? Anyone? I had the North, but my little... And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. You're back. Yeah, imagine. You're meddling above ground. Yeah, have you met? He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him. And then we can leave Sidna Mine for good.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Someone do something!
Another corpse for the pile.
What happened?
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Do you remember? You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanok? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
I say you've earned an early part. Into the tunnel. Let's go. word with our favorite outsider.
It wasn't easy getting
I had...
all your things.
And take this.
A few
It's
guards
blessed
that
with
have
the
been
old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something... Now, it'll take you... Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now. I had Kai recover all the things the Nord stole from you.
You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Bonar! Hey, what were you doing? Come here!
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand. Until next time. Until next time.
First word of soul tearing. The essence of your enemy's life force. Feel the last word of soul tearing within yourself. Soul. The unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
Huh?
It is our most... Look, I don't think I should say. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked. I overheard when I meet Sarthas there. He's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
Have our scouts come up with
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered.
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved the dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage. Just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared. I've tried repeatedly to eradicate that meddler, but he has ears within the city. However, if you'd wish to eliminate... Good. Pay dear old Sarthas a visit, and tell him Maven sends her regards, would you? The throne suits me, don't you think?
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
I knew it! That's all you got? Victory is yours!
What
no
can I
doubt
do
about
for you?
it.
Because I did
Please
something
build this
not a
back.
soul in this blood-stained... I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader. Now my mother... Be wary what you say around here, friend. Ulfric, he's begun... His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the
Results
throne.
Did you happen to discover where the Fetcher was getting? Then I want you to head out. I can't afford to have another Sarthis blunder into Riften because they think we're too lazy to disrupt their pitiful... Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way. Good. Make sure not one of them escapes alive. I believe we're done.
What was that? Time to end.
What can I do for you?
You've been a good friend to me. That means
I'll
something.
send my... Here. This should suffice as your cut of the... Or rather, a reward for your actions. Now, if you'll excuse me, my title is just a formality.
I'm Riften's appointed steward. How can I help you? You do well to remember who's in charge around here.
Be brief, Imperial. There's
Oh,
only so
it's
long
you
I can
again.
stand being
What in
downwind
blazes do
of
you
your
want?
stench.
The city guard has been tearing Riften apart, looking for the source of our skooma problem. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down. The city guard has been tearing Riften apart. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Another round.
I think you've had plenty.
Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. The city guard has been tearing. Crime is an all-time high in this city. Crime is an all-time high. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey. Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all
what do you
ended
want?
when she lost her
This is
enchanted
about the
blade.
meadery. We can talk later.
Goes over
Yes, Dovahkiin. How can I help you?
Divine smile on you. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
If it's a bed you need,